Are you considering bringing your cat on board your boat and have never done it in the past? Well, here's a couple of tips and a little bit of insight on how we introduce our two little pussycats to our boating life. It is the second weekend that the kitty cats are on the boat with us, and they did really good last weekend. Took a little while, learning everything. But the little guy especially, he's another born boater. He really is enjoying his time on the boat. And again, we're loving having both of them with us. That said, the little guy's never heard the engine start on this boat, or any boat for that matter. And these 454s, they're quite loud when they fire up. So what we're going to do now, I was thinking of taking the boat out today with the two little guys, but we're still working them into that whole routine, so we don't have to go anywhere with the boat. So what I'm going to do is start the engines while the little guy's awake. Tiny, he's sleeping. It's sleepy time. It's around 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So as soon as he hears the blowers come on, he'll probably come running. And I'm gonna guess that the little one, Mocha, he's probably gonna start running away. So whatever, we're gonna give it. Oh, here he is. He's just underfoot right now. Here, look at. Where is this little pussy cat? Yes, hi, silly. Okay, it's gonna be a scary noise time. I see Mommy's put the harness on you. Oops, let's turn the light on over here. See? Mommy put the harness on you just in case you fall in. We can maybe just scoop you out. But yeah, look at, he's happy, he's contented. He likes being on the boat, and it's all good. Except now we're gonna start the engines. It's gonna be noisy. Let's see how this goes. Okay, let's see what happens. First of all, blowers are going on. Ooh, what's that sound, eh? Let's see if Tiny comes out of his perch.
Put this down?
Yeah, sure. First of all, tell everybody why you were screaming like a little girl earlier.
There was a bat in the umbrella. I thought it was a giant spider. It was like this. That's what I thought it was.
Either way, neither are gonna hurt you. Okay, where'd the little guy go? Are you coming out? Come on, see what's happening. Come see what's happening out here. It's gonna get really noisy and scary and noisy and scary and scary and noisy out here. It's okay. It's okay. Look how big his tail is, eh? He's got such a big, fluffy, long tail. We're hoping his body grows into it, because he's still little. Okay, there you go. Doo-doo-doo. Okay. Okay, Mommy's out there in case you run. Here we go. It's okay. It's okay, silly Willy. I knew it. He's going to hide in this spot. He's got a spot.
Did he go to his spot?
Yeah, he ran the back.
Oh, and my goose just sitting there looking. Are we going now? Didn't trust the little guy. I thought he might.
No. No, he didn't. Okay, let's see what Tiny's doing. He's in his favorite hiding spot. Tiny, you coming out? Hey, silly Willy? Not good. No, Daddy, I'm too scared to come out. We're not going anywhere. It's okay. I'm just starting the engine so everybody remembers what the sounds are like. Okay? You can stay there.
Hi. Hi. Oops.
All right, now you're both out. You want to come out and see?
He went up into a spot.
Yeah, it's so tiny. Oh. Now both pussycats are out here, eh? It's not so bad, is it? You're gonna have to get used to that noise, silly Willy. Yes, you are.
Daddy's just running engine. Or the
Engines. There we go.
We're not going to go up
Okay, you guys are doing well. Now this little one started last night finding his own little hiding spot, which is right behind here. There's a little storage space down here beside the helm seat, and he worms his way down in there. And when we found him yesterday, because he was lost for a minute, and he just lies there and looks up, you just see two little beady eyes staring at you. So that's pretty neat. He may lie there while we're underway. We'll have to find out. He's doing good, eh? Surprisingly well. For all the scary noises. And my little tiny one, he's just wondering what's going on, if we're going out or we're just running the boat. Daddy, what is happening here?
Not too bad, eh? Not too bad, eh?
No, it's not too bad at all. There's a tiny one. You're just wondering if we're going out, aren't you? Aren't you? Yeah, I know. Another day we'll go for a boat ride, maybe on Saturday.
Your first foray into boating. The sound of it running in a slip.
Pretty exciting, Mummy. Pretty exciting stuff for little cats. For soft fuzzy wuzzies. I'm really happy that little Mocha didn't dart or try to hide, and I'm happy that my little tiny whiny is not too scared. So yeah. So maybe in a couple of days we will take the boat for a ride out in the lake. I don't feel like it right now. Well, that went surprisingly well, and I'm really, really happy that the two little kitty cats did good, and I'm happy that little Mocha, who was hiding around the corner now, you can't see him. I can't see him, but I know where he is. But I'm happy that he's fine and he didn't freak out or nothing. I'm happy that little Tiny is getting back in, used to being back into the boating sound mode. And then maybe, like I said, in a couple days we'll actually take the boat out. I don't feel like it today. It's getting a little bit later, and I just want to, like I said, just sit back and relax and enjoy myself. I know there's quite a few of you guys who have commented in the past about the kitty cats and about the fact that you're thinking of having a cat on your boat with you. A lot of folks who haven't done it in the past. My only suggestion would be baby steps. Yeah, if you have a cat that you want to introduce into boating, do what we did with little Tiny 4 or 5 seasons ago. We brought him down to the boat a couple times during the week when it was quiet, no boats running. Let him sniff around, got him used to the boat, and he has been happy with that for the last 5 seasons, right, honey?
Yep.
Little tiny whiny.
Oh yeah.
And now Mocha Doka is going to be happy too. And again, just baby steps. This is the second weekend on the boat. First time running the boat and running the engines and the blowers. And it's a little intimidating at first, but he's good. And he's going to be a great boating friend as well. So if you are thinking about it yourself and considering bringing your boat on, or your cat on your boat, that's what I would say. Just baby steps. A little bit at a time, introduce them into the sounds. I think are the biggest issues. And I know when little Tiny, when we first took him out on the boat, he was a little disconcerted about that. He wasn't really comfortable and happy with it, but here we are. 4 years later, this is, like I say, his 5th season, and he is used to it. Of course, the first time we take him out on the boat this year, it's going to be, he takes a bit to reacclimatize himself to a lot of situations and just get comfortable and used to it. But I think little Mocha is going to be even more finer than little Tiny is. So yeah, if you're thinking about doing it, just baby steps. Make sure your cat is going to be okay. Don't throw him on the boat, him or her on the boat, and just fire up the engines, go for a run or a cruise. Probably not going to work out very positively for anybody involved. Yeah, so what about their poo box? How do we take care of that on the boat? As I think I've pointed out in the past, I've replied to comments just saying that we have a cat litter box on the boat, which is here all the time. When we first started doing introducing my little tiny whiny onto the boat, Anchor Girl actually brought, there's fresh litter in the box, but she brought a little bit from home to mix it in, just so that scent was in there. and he doesn't have a problem with. Now we did the same thing this year with little Mocha, because this is his first year on the boat. This is his first year of life, so yeah, everything is a first for him. So she did the same thing when she set up the litter box here on the boat. She brought a little bit of clean litter from home, but again, just so it had their scents in it. And again, he adapted just like that. If you got to go, you got to go. So they know where the poo box is and they use it regularly. Now, smell. I know a lot of people say, oh man, you can't have a cat go and pee and poo on the boat because it's going to stink. It will if you don't keep it clean. It's the same thing at home. We clearly have 2 pussycats at home. We've had 2 pussycats for most of our married life, and it never stinks in the house. Trust me, that was a prerequisite when we first got our first 2 little kitty cats 42 years ago. And I told Anchor Girl, I said, I'm not going to clean the litter box, so don't have me do it. I will do everything, but I've never cleaned the litter box at home. Anchor Girl is right on top of that. She cleans it once or twice a day at home, twice a day for sure on the boat. She will just have a quick glance. You can tell if they gone pee or poo on the boat. They're in the litter box, and she will clean it right away. So there's never an issue on the boat of smell. There never will be. So that is now not a worry for us, and it shouldn't be with you either. If you're going to bring a cat on board the boat, keep the litter box clean, because of cats. Have a dirty litter box at home, on the boat, on the street for that matter. If it's dirty, they won't use it. Cats are very clean animals, so if their poo box is full, or if there's poo sputter up the side, I don't want to gross anybody out, but if you got a cat, that could happen. If that's happening, you got them on the wrong food. Get the good food. So if the litter box is dirty, they will find a spot outside of the litter box, on the side of it or somewhere else in the house or on the boat. They've never done that on the boat. We don't have an issue with that, but I'm just saying, if a cat's litter box is dirty, they won't use it. They will go outside of the box and they'll make a mess somewhere else, and that will just piss people off. So you got to stay on top of it. And just getting back very quickly to the food, if your cat is not having good, semi-dry, solid stools, that's because it's bad food. So don't cheap out. Like I've told Anchor Girl many times in the past, and she's fully agree with that. We have taken these cats into our lives, so we owe them their best life. So we take care of them, only the best quality food, and they're happy, and we're happy. They have nice shiny coats, and it's all good. So that's a big thing. If you're gonna have a cat on the boat, make sure you're feeding him or her well. Sorry, I always refer to the cats as him, because 99.9% of the cats that we've had over the last 42 years have been boy cats. And so feed them well, treat them well, and they will be happy and content. Now the other thing is food. Of course, we all need to eat. Our little fuzzy wuzzies have to eat as well. Now we have always, and again, this is Anchor Girl's this is Anchor Girl's job, or the thing that she has done since day one, is feeding the cats. And we have, and I keep pointing down there, I'm going to show you what it looks like, our setup for food here on the boat, which is pretty much the same as we have at home. There's always a full bowl of food ready for the cats. We do what is called free feeding, so it's not like, it's 9 o'clock, we got to feed them breakfast, so we got to get the food out. No, we've never done that with our cats. We even had a doggy for a while, for 14 years as well, a German Shepherd Lab mix, and he was a real sweetheart as well. Yeah, and he was free fed as well. His bowl was always full-ish. The cat's bowls are always full, water's always full, and Anchor Girl always only gives them fresh water, either from our ice maker at home, so it's filtered water, or bottled water here on the boat, so it's nice clean water. So water's full, food is full, litter box is empty all the time, nice and clean. So it's, again, not an issue for us on the boat, never has been. And I'm just going to say this again for the 15th time. Little tiny whiny, he's been on the boat with us for the last 4 seasons. This is now the start of his 5th season. He's comfortable, he's happy, and that's how it should be. Now, sleeping accommodations on the boat. We don't have a separate bed as such for the kitty cats on the boat. They just, they're cats, they just find a spot where they're going to be comfortable and they lie down there. Again, cats most of the time will sleep most of the day. Our cats are actually quite active during the day, but they're probably up on awake and moving around for probably 5 hours, maybe more during the day, which is unusual for kitty cats. I think they just like our company and they like to be around us and like to see what we're doing. They're inquisitive and, you know, curious, so they want to see what we're doing, especially little tinies. Always like to watch me working around the boat. You've seen him in the background of my videos in the past, repairing stuff, and he's just like, you know, chilling. Hey daddy, what are you doing? He likes to know. So yeah, sleeping, we don't have separate sleeping areas for them at night, just like at home. They usually just hop up on the bed and they'll sleep on the bed with us for a good part of the night. They're, you know, they come and go as they please, but same deal on the boat. If they're not on the bed with us, we're happy about that too, because sometimes they just lay in that spot and it gets really, really uncomfortable because you don't want to squish them and move them or kick them off the bed, because that has happened more than once at home. Yeah, so I think I've covered everything there is to cover insofar as what we have to do on the boat. Nothing special. And again, if you're going to be bringing your kitty cat on board the boat with you, just do whatever you do at home. Just do it the same on the boat and do it a little bit better. Just let them know that they're loved and they're well taken care of, and they will be happy. That's the whole idea. I mean, that's the whole idea of the reason that we have them with us. It's because they make me happy. I love their company, and I love traveling with them, and I'm looking forward to doing that for the rest of our lives, the rest of our boating lives, and taking those little fuzzy creatures with us. Yeah, so I think I covered more than enough. As always, if you have any questions, absolutely let me know. Leave a comment down in the comment section, and let me know if you have any specific questions about bringing a cat on the boat. If there's anything special that we do, I covered it all. So there's really nothing more special, unless there's that one specific thing that you have in mind for your cat. Or if you have a cat on the boat, if you do anything outside of what I just said, and let us all know. Okay. As always, I would look forward to your comments and your questions, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers.